Hello and good afternoon. We are back. Thanks for more Dune Awakening, picking up where we left off on Friday. So those that watched the end of Friday's stream will kind of have an idea where we're at. For those that didn't watch it, we're not gonna say anything. Uh, okay, we are gonna say it. I messed up. I did the thing I said I won't. I wasn't gonna do at the beginning of the project, and I accidentally built two engines for the buggy instead of an engine and a PSU. So now we're short on materials. We need three Buggy PSU. Yeah, we need three particle capacitors, and I just don't have them. So one thing we can do is we could go and steal a bike, pick up one of the abandoned bikes up at the anvil. Otherwise, we have to go to an Imperial testing station. I also don't have a whole lot of money because I did die and couldn't or didn't get back to my body. So I lost a bunch of money as well. So we can't actually fly to Griffin's Reach. But I think I learned a couple things. I was kind of, after our last defeat at the place, Imperial Testing Station number 10, I decided to do some thinking, do some learning. And I kind of noticed something that wasn't made obvious that I just didn't catch on to. And apparently when you're in those types of areas, sometimes you get checkpoints that you can spawn at when you die. So I was constantly spawning back at base, which wasn't conducive to me going back and trying the testing station again. So if we go there today, we will definitely, well, hopefully we won't die at all, and then it won't matter. But we'll see what about that checkpoint thing and see how that works out. And I think I can take it now. I think I was just running in too aggressively at the final room, and what I needed to do more so was kite around a bit, hide behind some of the walls and machinery, that sort of thing. Oh, we got to totally rebuild our quick bar before we go. We got to make sure we have our med packs this time. That'll be nice too. Where are we going? Is there one here? There is. We probably only get two out of this, which is unfortunate. And I'm thinking we actually need a couple to... Someone parked a bike here and dropped a... Oh. So we take this and we claim it and take it home. We should be able to get a couple of capacitors out of it. We might still have to make an... I was thinking of doing the Imperial Testing Station 10 after we got the buggy and some upgraded equipment, but I might actually have to do it first. Even if we don't tackle the final room, or I don't know, we'll figure that out, but we might have to try it anyway, just because that's where we would get the particle capacitors. We do also need more machine parts, complex machine parts, so maybe we'll do that first. We might pick up an extra, I don't know, part that we can break down, or an extra capacitor there. Oop, there's our buggy. You can see it's almost done. We just need the mining array, the cut array, and the PSU, and then we'll have a buggy, which will be awesome. That should help us really make some progress on mining up and getting into the steel gear. I want to get to a sword instead of the dagger, I think. I didn't have much luck with it last time. I was trying to get the AoE parry to work. It may have just been that our sword was too low level and didn't have that ability. But my understanding is if you parry with a sword successfully, it should stagger everybody that's in front of you within a range. And it didn't appear to be doing that last time I was using a sword, but again, we'll see. I am a sword person more than a knife person as a aesthetic. You know, I own both. I like collecting both, but prefer swords. So I wish there was a bigger variety of cosmetics. I imagine we'll get some of that stuff as we go along, like skins for swords so you can make them look differently. I know we have one for the knife to make it look kind of like a weird scrap knife. And there might be some stuff that we just haven't unlocked, so we'll see. But let's go recycle this stuff. And then see how many capacitors that gets us. And then we'll go get those complex machine parts so we can build at least the weapon, if not the weapon, and well, probably the weapon, because we're not going to do the armor just yet. That's not right. Recycler is here. Scrap bike chassis gets a servox, which we don't need. Servox. There's one capacitor. I think two capacitor. Yeah, it's all just Servox, just the two capacitor pieces. Okay, so we still need one more. And that's fine. Let's get set up then. Just make sure we have everything correct. Let's put away the stuff we don't need. We're not going to bring... We have enough darts. Wait, these are heavy darts. We can store these for now. We have nothing that uses those. We're going to bring this in case we have to do something with poison. We don't need the building tool. We need the cut array. What I really want to do is get to the sniper rifle and try that. We will equip our backup. We'll repair this, I think, unless it uses capacitors, then we won't. So let's take a look at that real quick. Looks like everything is good audio-wise, so that's good. Not going to run into that problem again. Not that. This. And Emperor's Wings. It doesn't. So we'll just repair that so we have it there in case they wear out. Let's check our blood situation, our power situation. We are okay on water. We have no blood, so we'll get some of that. That's fine. And we should have still like 7, 8, 9 days. 9 days? 11 days. Well, it doesn't hurt to do this. There we go. We do have a Coriolis storm in 4 hours, so we'll have to make sure we're home before that wipes everything. I think that can hurt us pretty bad if we let it. Do I have any med packs in here? I thought I made some. I did. Okay. So that's good. We'll put these heavy darts away. We'll put this away. We'll put this away. We don't need these either. We'll keep this in case we want to fill our leader johns. Although they are full, so we probably won't have to worry too much about it. But let's get down to the ironworks thing and get that sorted out. We'll get our complex machinery. Hopefully we'll find at least one capacitor, and if not, the other ideal would be, to find another bike when we come home. I think we'll put this here. And let's just go ahead. We got to, oh, geez, this is all in the wrong spot. I'm going to make mistakes. That'll be fine. If my med packs aren't in the right spot, I will not use them on the right point. Like now. Why do I not have a bike in here? It must be inside. I do want to also replace this with a too tall penta shield. There it is. Oh, it's starting to take a little damage. Fuel. Fuel. Let's not forget that. Hopefully won't need too much med pack stuff. We have that cobalt paste. I guess that's chemical refinery, right? Yeah. Can we make any more? No, but we can make the silicon blocks if we wanted to. Let's do that just so it's there. And can we make anything in here? We can make the iron. That'll affect our water a bit, but we're going to go get some blood anyway right now. And let's go to the ironworks quickly. We can refuel this real fast. Can we back off this, please? Thank y'all. Yeah, we need to make a little bit more room here. We might have to readjust some of this. But we'll see. I don't want to go far that way. We're going to get wormed. And we will pick up some water on the way here. Hopefully we can get some stuff done before the Coriolis storm shows up. And unless that's just the deep desert, I might be mistaken that again. Should probably write these questions down as I come up with them, so I can do some research off camera if I don't get the answer while we're streaming. So I'm actually going to write that down. That's a question. Coriolis storm. Effects. So if you guys know, let me know. Again, that's part of the stream and the videos is to try and learn the game, get the information, figure out how to get better at it. Combat, I'm definitely trying to practice, and that's kind of why we're gonna try and quickly get to testing station 10. I probably don't need the steel gear. I just really want to use the buggy. And I know that testing station can take like an hour. Especially for me. So. But there we go. Monday afternoon stream. There's our ironworks. We'll get the first side here. There's nothing on the bike, right? Let's just make sure. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, that does have a ton of stuff. Okay, well, we might pick that up ourselves and scoop the bike just so it doesn't get hit by some sort of storm while we're in there. So we'll just park it here. Let's get that stuff out. We probably should have dropped all that off at home, but we got room for what we're doing at the moment, at least. All right. And let's see what we can get into here. We got to find some water. There's some right next to us here somewhere. There it is. Look at that. Nicey nice. The other thing I got to get in the habit of doing is keeping my water up, because I always run at like this level, but then I don't get the stamina bonus. Then I run out of stamina. So I think before we get into major combat, like when we go to Imperial Testing Station 10, especially before the last room, we'll make sure we boost our hydration levels a little bit. I think our best bet. That looks like a shielded swords. See what kind of trouble we can get into here. Turn our... All right. I didn't mean to jump there. I was trying to loot the body, but that's okay. I'd love to be able to move, like I've said before, I'd love to be able to move loot off of spacebar for that reason. And I think they're adding that. That's kind of the, I believe, it may not be in the next patch, but I know they're doing a bunch of quality of life stuff here shortly. So with any luck, that'll be one of the considerations. Grab this ring because we need it to get in the door up top. I forgot it was actually there. Worked out quite nicely for us, I suppose. We don't need iron ore at the moment. We're going to do that with the buggy. I think we have enough at the moment. We'll just check back here. I don't think there's anything back here. This is like another way up. Yeah, nothing back here. I'm really liking this disruptor. I'd like to get it at the next level up, the artisan one. And I am thinking of respecking into headshot, because I kind of avoided that. But I think maybe that would be of benefit in the end. Oh, what are you doing? Still have lots of ammo, so that's fine. I feel parched already. Let's get in here. But yeah, Mentat and Trooper build, right? So we're very shooty focused at the moment. We are going to also, in a coming upstream, hopefully this week, start looking for the Bene Gesserit Swordmaster trainers and the... Yeah, those four. Those two. So I'll have all four of the classes. And maybe the advanced trainers for them as well, or at least advanced trainers for the two that we're using. Can't remember what's in here. It's been... you know, at least 2 days since I've been in here. Yeah, this one's done. So we got some of the parts. I don't think we got any. That said, this might give us one if we take apart this planar suspensor. So we might actually have our capacitor in that. Did I not drain this guy? Yes, I did. I just didn't loot him. Okay. We can go to the other side. Oh, hello. Other one is... to our right, that way. Let's get some water. We have a ton. So we'll just drink a bit here. Oops, not fast enough on that. That is not... we don't want to do that right now. Kind of on a mission. Let's not get distracted, right? Trying to get distracted by the shinies, and let's do what we're here for. We need the complex vehicle part, or complex machine parts, so we can build our crafting machines. We need one more particle capacitor at least, and then we can work on, because we do have one sort of scavenged cut array. that we can use initially. We'll need some more particle capacitors for that too, I believe, but we'll just kind of stay focused, which is hard for me, as anybody who's watched any of my streams knows. Do bear in mind, I am still working on the stream and how I want things to work, so there will be changes. Definitely open to suggestions as well, but like content changes, how I do things. We're gonna figure out what works for me and what works for the people watching. So we're in the growing stage, or the not even growing stage really. We're in the setup stage, and it should be a lot of fun. Oh, hello. Oh, you, eh? Okay. Oh, and you. Okay, we're gonna have to try and get this guy. Oh, I thought I got you. Oh, I didn't dodge far enough back. Crap. Thought I dodged further back, but I didn't quite make it to where they would not hit me. 6. Let's grab some blood. Bring back a full 2 bags. That'll be nice. I do want to get the death still, so we do have to at some point also do the trials. I think we can do most of them. I don't think they're really that hard. Like, just got to find them and get to them. I don't know if any of the first ones... What? Was that crashing on me? That was loud. I think our blood's full. That's what that said, right? That was very close sounding. I don't know if they crash onto these buildings, but... One day we'll check one of those out too. Is this it? Whoops! Where's my machine parts? Where am I looking? Did I go too high? They go this way maybe? This is where I had this fight. I don't think I picked any more up. There they are. Okay. I think that's all for this one as well. These are pretty small. So we can kind of just get down from here now. So we're full blood. So we'll get ourselves back to base. Let's see what we got here. It'd be nice to get that buggy finished. And we have to zip across somewhere here. Yeah, let's just go straight up, pretty much. Oh, here we go. This actually, we're going to get past this and come back. That's a downed sand bike. We might be able to get something useful off that. Let's go see if we can reclaim this wreck. Okay. Oh, see, it did it again. It does not like to parry, like, initially after you've drawn your dagger or sword. Oh. Nope, we got those. Well, that's okay. This might give us something we want. I was hoping to get a capacitor out of it, but no such luck. Let's reload this. Turn this off. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Turn this off. Where'd our bike go? Oh, it's over here, right there. It blends in with the sand. A little tricky. All right. So I think we just cruise straight across, right? Yeah. And hope that the worm isn't too close. This should be fine. Got a little red there. Or dark orange. Okay, so this, with any luck, one of the things we picked up will scrap down for a capacitor for us, and we can get this buggy going. I'll be very excited. And then we'll have to go around and do a run of iron. And we'll boot across and do a run of carbon ore, and then go down into the rift and do a load of aetheryte crystals with the buggy, hopefully. Assuming this is not mine. That one's mine. I was wondering, I'm like, I didn't build a pentashield door yet. I figure even just one run with the buggy should get us enough of everything to hold us for a little bit anyway, as a solo player group. All right. So we'll just deposit anything in these. We don't have anything that goes into these? No. Negative. Flour should go here. Flour sand. Some of the stuff ends up upstairs in the recycler too. Not much we can do about it. We could do this as input. I don't think we have an input 5. We'll leave it for now. I'll figure it out. We're going to move bases eventually anyway. Can we escape out of here, please? Why is it not? There we go. That was odd. And no ingots for here. That's all good. Go on up here. Let's put this blood in our machines. Get that pumping. That would not be a bad shout. Can't wait for the deposit all button that they've promised us for this stuff. Deposit, withdrawal, or extract. There we go. That'll fill up some water for us. So we go here, go to storage. Yeah, like this stuff's in here, this stuff's in here, this stuff's in here. That won't be. That's got to go away. These two are for recycle. There's our particle capacitors. We're going to do it. All right, let's build the... And you know what? We're going to quadruple check. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to look at our bike or our buggy and make 100% sure that it's the right thing we're doing. Okay? Because last time I assumed I knew what I was doing. We saw how that worked out. So let's go on. Actually, let's grab our cut array as well. I think we can fix that. Can we fix that while it's on the bike? Or do we have to... I think we can fix it while it's on the bike. Where'd it go? Where is it? Where did I put it? Let's see. It's going to be in here somewhere. Not there. Oh, goody. Maybe it's on... I didn't recycle it, did I? Okay, well, let's get the buggy built, and we'll worry about the next step from there. We're just doing this my way, the ADHD way. And it works for me, just not necessarily the most efficient, but fun. Of course, PSU module has an empty slot. Okay. It's not in there. It's not in there. Not in there, and not in here. Uh-oh. Did I recycle it by accident? I sure as hope not. Not hiding behind chat window here. Chat overlay. Oh my god, it's gone. Where is it? Maybe in one of these. I did check these though, didn't I? Uh-oh. I might have, you know. Okay, well, let's build the Buggy PSU. Oh, wow. Yeah. So then we definitely we got to find our cut array. I had it. I did not recycle it. I know I didn't. There's no way. We could try to go find one. I should just scrap these because they don't break down to fibers. At least some of them. This is not exciting. I had it. I know it was damaged, but we could have got it working, right? I'm almost certain I didn't put it in here. That would be weird. I don't even think I can put it in here. Is it on? You know what it might be? It might be. I have the storage module. Thought I could access the storage module right here. It's not here either. Okay, well, that's exciting. Well, let's build the PSU. Let's get the PSU put on here since that's driving me crazy. I'm almost certain I didn't recycle it. Now we need a whole bunch more blue. So we will have to maybe go ahead. What else do we need? We need 17 cobalt paste, so we can spend 30 cobalt paste. So we could probably build some gear. As long as we keep... Wait. That's our PSU. Okay, that's our PSU. I wish there was like a search all inventories in your base type of situation. That'd be helpful because... Where is it? I feel like I'm going insane. One last look before we write it off, and then we just move on to the next stage. Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind the... I have a little chat overlay here, and there's a notice right over it. Thank goodness. Okay. Thought I was going crazy. We need our welding torch. Which is already on us. We've got this. Oh boy, here we go. Hopefully we can repair the welding torch. And then we got to work towards a... And then repair. That's pretty beat up, but that should last us for a minute, right? All right. Let's try this thing. Sorry about that. Allergies. It'll do that to you. Okay. We got our buggy. Low fuel. Do we have fuel on us? I think we might. We do have more on us. Probably want to, at some point, not have so much garbage on us, but... Okay, so that's refueling. There's vehicle seat passenger. Man's our turret. Okay. And then the rest is normal. Can we get through this door, or do I have to do my pentashield now? It's not opening. Let's back up. We'll go get ourselves some iron as a test run. See how much it is. I know it was something like 30. We can always do a comparison as well with our cut array, handheld one. But I just want to see what we get. There's iron, and there's some granite we'll grab as well, just because we're here, right? $200. I'll take it. It's not, you know, the 300s, but it's a lot more than we were getting before. Whoops. And it puts it straight into the vehicle cargo, which is cool too. We'll have to see how fast this is as well, if we can cruise this across the desert. It handles the rocks a lot better. Oh, that angle? Yeah, this is so much nicer. This is awesome. Game changer. I imagine the Ornithopter is as much game changer as far as traveling is concerned, right? I gotta back up a little so I can get an angle on this iron. So I was watching Co's stream the other day, and they were talking about the fact that they're gonna have hotkeys for switching seats. So that'll be cool too. And just a test run here. We'll see what kind of damage our... Oh wow, it's definitely a little more finicky as far as angles. Let's cruise around below this one, maybe. There we go. So we got our buggy up. That's awesome. All right, let's focus in a bit on the iron. It has, what, 1,500 volume? So that's going to hold a lot of iron. That's exciting. Not open inventory. Go to seat. Can we just look how bad the... Yeah, it's still full-ish. It's just as full as we can get it based on its existing state. Okay, that's not a hole we can get through. Fair enough. So how fast does this thing get up to? Is this safe? Are we gonna get eaten driving across the desert and have to redo all this? Sure hope not. That'll be the next thing we do. We'll get the iron set up first. Look at that. 150 iron. And there's the Mark V, I guess, is the one we really want, right? Which is a little while away. That's a couple tiers up, unless we can find one. I know I said I was going to focus on iron, but I kind of got carried away there. So I shot the granite too. Ooh, can we mine these fuel cells? Let's find out. If we can get to see them. I think I'm getting too close. I'll probably have better luck if I stay a little further back, right? Yeah, that gives us a little more room to work with. Oh, wow. 340 of them. I do have to drink. Can I? I can drink while I'm in here. Cool. I never tried on the bike. I am very tempted just to move to a still suit and rely more on our shield than armor. I don't know if that's a smart move, but I am tempted. Because that would be cool. The still suits are neat. We'll do like one load. We'll go with what we have. We'll fill up on iron here and then, well, iron, and we have a little bit of granite and some amount of copper. It does 67. It's not that much slower. Oh, no, it's about the same speed as my bike was, roughly. Takes a minute to get up there, which makes sense. It's bigger and heavier. It takes a little longer to get up to speed. That's fine. Am I not? Oh, I am close enough if I aim just a little bit this way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can get for the aetherite crystals with this. Uh-oh. How close? Can we get under this guy's base before it gets here? Is that gonna give me shelter? We're enclosed. Oh yeah, it's right on us. We probably wouldn't have made it back to our base. I'm not under this guy's roof here. Thank you, kind stranger, for building a base that gives cover outside. Well, I have the balcony, but I should also, and they can go under that, I think, so. It probably should put something on the desert side, but I think we'd have to expand. I'm pretty sure we're right at the edge there. Yeah, so we're missing this little bit. Oh, it's taking damage, though. Or is that just updated? Why is it... But I'm enclosed. Oh, that's me, not the buck. Not the buggy. Aww. Boo. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought that was counting the buggy. Oh well, we took a little bit of damage, I guess. I thought that was it. I probably should have raced for home. Although we had to go around, so it wouldn't have worked. Oh well, took a bit of damage from the storm. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. What are you going to do about it now, right? Damage is done. Take that. Not close enough? Look at that ore. We already have over 1,000. Whoops. We're wasting durability here by not being in range of some of these. That'll take some practice. There we go. Feel parched? Well, we're not that bad. We can keep going. See if we can find, we'll get some more iron. Then we'll boot it across to the rift. We'll get the, ooh, here we go. Actually, it is, it's okay. It looks different down in the bottom right than what I was seeing in the menu, but that could be from the storm too, so. Let's actually then maybe, we'll kind of go finish our loop and then be done with it, whether we're full or not, and then we can move to the next material. Let's see if we can build the weapons fabricator anyways, because that's probably all, that's also going to indicate whether we're worth going after steel already. Because if we're not going to be able to build our weapons and stuff anyways, then we might as well go try and do the next thing. Whoops. Come on. That's what I meant to do. I hit the wrong, held the wrong button. Just run over to this water here. All right, nice. Yeah, this is cool. It's definitely a game changer. We're definitely getting some materials now. We don't really need scrap metal, but I bet you it does a really good job on scrap metal, huh? Can we sneak past? See, this would have been a base we probably could have hit under. Are we out of range, really? So it is pretty short range. Alright, so our base should be around here, up this way. We'll have to see how long we have until the big storm comes too, but I think it was 4 hours, so it should be after the stream is likely over, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. We'll grab this fuel too. We'll see how much fuel we can put into the subfief. It'd be fun to have like 2 people, one guy on the turret, and just drive around in mine. There's my base. Just look for any one-offs. Last little bits here. Nope, we're good. Okay. Yeah, see, we clipped through. I want to replace that with a Penta shield. Maybe we'll do that next, once we've got our fabricator built. Let's see if we can build the fabricator. Let's go in here. Raw materials. Buggy. Look at all that. Nicey nice. Look at all that fuel. Smokes. Okay. Not sandbike. Buggy. Do I have anything that has to go into these? No. Okay. So we might as well turn the copper into copper ingots and all the iron. How much can we do? 300. Let's do it. Our water is a little low because we just used it all to make iron. Flood is almost done extracting too, so we'll have to get that. Let's see if we can build this fabricator. Got to build the weapons fabricator and see if we can manage a sniper rifle and then some other upgrades. And if we can't, then we'll go from there. We don't need this at the moment. Or these heavy darts. And we're going to build this. Looks promising. I think we're going to build it on this side. We're going to build, like, it'll be 2 runs, kind of. Like a little hallway. We may eventually put a roof or a wall here. But again, we're probably going to end up moving bases at some point too, so don't want to get too carried away. There's the Artisan Jabal Spit Dart. We can make that, right? Yes, we have everything. Oh, what type of ammo does that use? Heavy darts. So we need to make heavy darts. What do heavy darts take? They take... I'm imagining we can't build these on our person, yeah? We can. Okay, that's good. So now we got to carry 2 types of ammunition. And then we have some research points. I wanted to look at the sword, but I wanted to jump up because we have the standard sword at 9.9 damage, which really isn't an upgrade. But we could get this, the artisan sword, at 18.1. We don't have this on us, but we should have it in... No, we don't. We can't make this sword either because we don't have the plasteel microflora fibers or the steel ingots, but that's okay. We'll stick with the knife then for now. What about... Can we build the garment fabricator as well? Just so we have it. I know we took it apart so that we could build the vehicle fabricator. Fabricators. No. What are we short? More complex machinery. So we'll have to take another run. But we'll place these. And this should be the survival. That's garment. Survival fabricator. We'll just put one here. And there we go. And we do want the advanced improved blood refinery. We also need complex machinery for that. Everything else we have, though, so we'll have to take another run for those. That'll be good. All right. So we need water. What time of day are we at here? I think we can check the status of the storm up here. Whoops. Taxes due. Unpaid. We need 4,000. We have 13 days to that. We'll have to do that. No storm alert. which is weird. It should tell us somewhere in here where the big storm is, right? Let's go ahead and do this. 20 days. We'll have to make sure we get the money. Let's make sure we put what we have in our box. How are we up to? 8. Oh, we don't have any. Okay. Okay. Let's drop this for this. Get this put away. It can't go there. We have to put it in the other box. We have to get the bigger boxes soon, I guess. We're already filling up. We have this extra water. Let's deposit all this into the system. And then we can do some reaping here in a short while. Okay, actually, I want to keep one of these with a little bit of water. No, we don't. We're going to do some reaping. Can we recycle these leader johns? What do we get for them? Is it worth it? I guess is more the question. Not the purple ones. These, we get... Yeah, we'll just store them. Again, I wish we could store them in the cisterns. Nope. Dupe. Like, there's loadout here. Why can't I? That'd be nice. All right. What do we have for time? We're getting there. Let's take a look at this sniper. I guess we should get more iron. It's still making my ammo, but that's okay. Whoa. No, no, no. Why did... Oh, did I make all? Okay. I made a bunch of guns. Yes, because we need 4 sniper rifles, 3 sniper rifles. So this does 57 damage per shot, slow rate of fire, but it also does poison. And I guess we can see what we get if we recycle them, but we might be able to sell them too. Does it tell us what they're worth? It doesn't say. We could try selling these. Recover something. What do we get back for them? Is it worth it? I can't believe I built 3 guns because I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, it's not really worth it. We'll try selling them. We're not... That wasn't such a big deal. Well, I guess it was because they took silicone blocks, which sucks, and a little bit under steel. That was an extra 24 steel we didn't need to spend, but that's okay. We'll be okay. Okay. I just want some more darts. I want the rest of these darts. We should probably just have made them on our person, but we can do that while we're out in the field as well. Oh, I bet you we have a lot, because I made 200 sets, right? Yeah, we're okay. We're never going to run out. Let's cancel this. I didn't look to see how many it actually made. So each set makes... Ooh, rockets. 15 darts. Which is half? Yeah, okay. So then let's see what this looks like. Oh, wait, you can't zoom in? No, you can't. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try it out. We have to kill 15 dudes with it, so let's go get... Do we go and try the Imperial testing station again? Let's try it and see what this thing does. And then we'll go do that. I think there's one here, right? Oops. Took a little bit of damage. That's okay. I thought there was a cave around here. No, it's not here. It's up here? That is... Yeah, it's over there. I can see it. Whoa. Damn it. I clicked, but I was holding forward. Okay. Blasted right through the shield on that. Okay, that is a thing. So I think we should... I guess we don't need to loot those anymore. We'll just go with the buggy when the time comes. So I think we're going to switch some spec. Unfortunately, I think we have to respend all our points. Like, it refunds everything all at once. But I think I'm going to lean more into the headshot, do the sniper thing until we can learn blade mastery, at least. And then we'll see sword mastery, I guess it's called. But all right, let us then do that somewhere safe. Our bike is back at base anyway. So it's only 3 shots, but I mean, if it does that, maybe that'll be a good way to take care of the shielded heavy gunners. Maybe. Aw. Alright. Let's just make sure we have everything we need here. That's all good. We can drop some of this stuff off. We don't need all that in our bags. That seems like an idea. Sometimes I store this stuff. Oops. Go to storage. This. We'll go up and we'll sell those guns on our way. Could keep one as a backup, I suppose. Cool. Downstairs we go. We got to get our bike. And then we can get mobile. That goes all in here. This actually goes in the other box. Because it's turned into silicon blocks, so it goes in here with this stuff. Okay, and then fuel. We need to save some room for looting too, right? So maybe we don't need this many leader johns for this kind of run. Yeah, I think so. I think we can go with fewer leader johns. Save some of those for when we're doing... You could go reap. Let's do that. Real fast. Thank you. It is warm in here. Thank you. Window just got opened. I can feel it on my back. It's nice. And then we can take 1 leader john with us. I think that should be enough for what we're doing. I think there's some spots we can refill it while we're in there too. Actually, maybe we'll bring all 3. I don't know. I still haven't figured out what my strategies are and what my go-to kind of loadouts and stuff are. That'll come once I get better at the game. I have no doubt. So that our power to recharge for a minute. Ooh, before we go, I did want to look at that. But let's get this reaping done first. Oops. I wanted to look at upgrading our shield and or power pack because our power pack's about to break anyway. Okay. All right. Power pack. That's the one we have. Where's the Mark III? Right here. It's 10 points. Oh, no. Okay, but if we tear... Let's learn it, because we might be able to make this work. Where's the Holtzman shield? I think that's actually up in the aluminum for the next one. That's going to be here. No, it's right here. That's also 10. That one needs 30, though. So maybe after this run, we can do that. Let's see what happens. We recycle that one. If we get just enough to make the upgrade. Otherwise, we'll have to repair this one, I guess. We don't have any backups for that. Okay. So how much are we short? Let's go. That's going to be under here, probably. No. I wonder what it needs. Survival, probably. That's what it's going to be, isn't it? Ah! Okay, that's it. We're just going to repair the one we have. And then we'll make the new one when we get back with some of those, some deals. I'd love to get the Mark III, but we'll probably find some Mark IIs anyways. Are we for water? Good. Let's put the blood we have in the system. And let's go. Imperial testing station number 10. Let's do it. This time we're not going to die, right? We're going to get through it. Have faith. And then we can... Because we need those particle capacitors. We need a bunch of them. We are going to quickly pop up to the anvil, or yeah, the anvil, and see if we can sell the one extra gun we made. Get something out of it. And then we'll do the Imperial Testing Station 10. Again. Maybe this time we won't fail at it. Can we go around this way? Because sometimes turning this around can be a bit of a pain. Must be a little selective with our storage. I'm not going to bring out any, like, iron or any granite.
Still alive. Not too bad. We had a bet going.
It's better than nothing. It's better than the nothing we were going to get, right? Okay. That does mean if we had to, I think now or very soon we'll have enough that we could fly back to Griffin's Reach and do the testing station there as well. I think if I just lean into the shield and move and stay in cover and just sort of pick off the sword guys first and then the normal gunners, then worry about the heavy gunners. I think that's going to do it for me. We are going to, for now, we'll just grab water here. We will freshen up once we get there. We'll get into the, because we do have some water with us. Oh, some. We have 4,500 milliliters with us, so some. Bit of an understatement. Okay, where are we going? We are going to go up here and across, and then down. Yes, okay. We're on it. We got this. This time we got it. And then again, I did notice that there's checkpoints. It was something I never really noticed, is that you can spawn back in the dungeon if you hit a checkpoint. So we'll have to keep an eye on that if it comes up, and remember to not spawn back at our base every time. Because then I'm way less likely to go back for my backpack if I have to go all the way back. Oh, wow. It didn't want to turn there. I was full lock and it just didn't want to. Okay, 3 hours, yeah. We got time. I should be done streaming by then. So I won't worry too much about it. Am I doing this right? Yeah, we're gonna get over to like here. We go across this, not this one, but that one right there, I think. Straight ahead. No, next one. I remember that I'll get the landmarks memorized at some point. And then just as I do that, we will move on to the next area. There it is. It's the bigger one, yeah. And then like somewhere over here is the way back down into the rift, right? Which we will be doing at some point here soon because we got to get some more cobalt paste for the... Although if we don't need much of it for what we're doing... Make sure I did this right. Yep. Ooh. So stay away from the steam. And watch for different colored sand. Alright. So now we'll pick up our bike. Ideally, what I should be doing is having 2 bikes like I had before. And then I could have one in my... Have like the fast one in and just stash that one somewhere outside wherever I go. Okay, let's get to shade if we can find some. Is this working? Yes. Let's drink up. Okay. And let's see what we can do. Got our sniper rifle now. I didn't respec because I didn't want to spend the time on it. I wish you could just unlearn and relearn. You didn't have to do full respecs, but... Or just unlearn one tree? I don't know if maybe you can, I just don't know. Is there someone here already? Because this looks like it's already been shot up. Oh. Oh, I dodged into a wall. Oh, hello. I should be killing them with the sniper rifle, you know that, right? So there was people here, I just didn't see them. Well, we can turn this on now. Oh. Well, I don't have enough power because I didn't put it back on. That's a good way to get yourself accidentally killed with no recourse. This will be fine. We'll fill this up for sure once we get in here. Let's make sure we're on the sniper rifle and we'll try and use it as best we can. We'll do a stealth mission in here. Oh. I killed somebody. Again, we only get 3 shots, so we don't want to do this close combat. We can help it. Where did he go? Okay. Seemed to do the trick, yeah? And we got to get that 15 kills, so I'm going to lead into it a little more than I might normally. Take a few shots that would maybe be better not with the sniper rifle, but we want to get those kills, so. All right. I see feet. Interesting. Oh. I'd probably be letting the poison do a lot of the work, right? instead of waste. But I mean, I have a lot of ammo because I made a lot. But I probably could just let the poison kill most of these guys. Probably, maybe. We'll try that on the next shot. Does that count as the gun killing them, though? I don't know. We'll do some science. When we get the next shot, we'll just shoot him and see what happens. We actually have to make sure we're on the right mission here. We are on this one. So this, I think, is a checkpoint. Is there any indication that we hit a checkpoint here?
Welcome to Imperial Desert Botanical Testing Station number 10. I am Dr. Silas Grealish.
Yeah, you can see checkpoint right there. Vehicle spawn.
At DPTS-10 is to find and develop flora which can flourish in the iron-rich soils of this corner of Arrakis.
That did count. Okay. Okay. Oh. That is cool. That's what killed us when we were in the rift. I wasn't expecting a sniper on the ground level. Really did a number on me. Let's just refill our leader johns for now. Okay, this is really finicky sometimes, huh? Okay. So there's a shieldy person there. Can I... Didn't kill him. I probably should have taken the 2 shots, but I wanted to see. We should be full now. Yes, okay. So we can drop that. We'll put this in here just in case we run into poison or something. We're almost done with the quest. That's good. I guess we'll go in here. What's this way? I don't remember exactly. Wait, this is the alternate way down, right? Yeah, that's the way down. Let's go finish the other side. We'll make sure we get whatever we can for loot. Hoping to find some particle capacitors, or things that can break down into particle capacitors. Tier 2 shield. That's going to get us at least 1. Let's just get our health back up. All right. I like this sniper rifle. That's pretty fun. I mean, obviously, if we get in where we're headed, it might not be good. We'll have to see how bad it is when we get to the final area where I keep dying. Yeah, it's kind of my style for shooting. There's a couple. And a Buggy tread 3. My Mark 3 tread. Let's make sure we loot everything. I'm just going to drop this already. And this. All right. So now it's this way. Right? I think so. I got that guy with the poison. Nice. I mean, we have lots. It's just we only have 3 shots before we have to reload, which is a bit rough. But it would be really overpowered if it was much more than that. Probably one more kill with this gun, and then hand that in. That'll be good. Does poison stack is, I guess, a question I got to figure out. Let's... Poison stack. So if I shoot them 3 times, do they get 3 times the poison ticks? Why did that sound like it came from behind me? That'd be bad. Oh, now we need an artist inter... Oh, hello. Come on. One of them died from poison. That's cool. Oops. Okay. Ooh, hello. All right. Yeah, I think I'm expecting combat to be a little more twitchy than it is, and I'm overextending instead of taking my time. And I think that's why I keep running into trouble. At least for my playstyle. What's this way? Have I ever gone this way? Some metal if I need more ammo. That's good. Okay, that's about it, though. Lots of it, though. That's good. Okay. So, down this way, then? The way that they were kind of leading me? Sure. Here's some mechanical parts, I believe, or complex machinery, right? Yes. We need those. Suppose we can drink off this one. Some of this glare is a little rough. Let's lure the knife guy away. It's not a knife guy. Whoops. Trying this on these guys, see what it looks like. That's cool. Thought there was a knife guy too, but I guess it wasn't. See what's over this way. All right. I do kind of like this sniper rifle. I mean, and obviously if we get into trouble, it's going to be too slow. We'll have to switch back to other stuff. But it's doing the trick right now. And if we can do the kiting thing like I'm thinking, should make the rest of it work. We'll keep that for now unless we need to get rid of it. Where do we got to go here next? Where's our next passage? Over here? Yes. General rule seems to be currently just head down. If it goes down, it's probably the right direction. Some more capacitors. The Servox we have a lot of, but definitely use some more capacitors. Got him. I just heard somebody. See if we can get an angle on this hallway here. Where are you? There you are. Oh. Oh, that guy scared me. Okay. Let's bring them this way. Can we get one of them down with the machine gun? Go this way. Go. It's not letting me go. I was like spamming the dodge button there. Oh, what? You were dead. Come on.
Eyes on target.
What? Come on. Where's this gunner now? Right here?
Mikhail, it's clear we need more people with mechanical expertise if we are to meet the quotas set by our new bosses.
Okay. Ooh, that was intense.
We can't handle anything more complicated than Trigger. They can be our field men and our muscle, but we need skilled hands. So you and I will need to do some recruiting. There are plenty like us who have chosen to leave the service of the great houses. We must find those among them with vehicle maintenance experience. That includes former Atreides troopers. Yes, I know. Bad blood. But we have more in common with Atreides deserters than we do with our old comrades. Anyone who can see past old grudges won't have a place here.
Okay, was it just the one?
Hiller, here are this week's notes from our market contacts.
What?
Anti-dust filtration systems are in high demand in Arrakis. Those from one-man ground cars are valuable, but larger units from sealed system ground cars and ornithopters will fetch the best prices. Stick to Chome's standard
Okay.
models, since custom fabricated units are becoming too easy to trace. The dealers won't touch them. Make sure our acquisition agents are aware of this. The market for scrap metal is nearly glutted because of competition from scavengers in the Hogger Basin. But there is still a strong market for copper, aluminum, and plasteel components. It'll be worth our effort to break down larger mechanisms to acquire those materials. Do not forget to pass out last week's tallies as soon as you have completed them.
All right. Got a kind of a whole loadout now, right? So, tool for every occasion. That'll work. There's a couple others that I want to take a look to. There's like a drill dart thing that. Hopefully a med kit, maybe? Yes, med kits. I'll take as many as I can get. Hey. I don't know why that was so hard to hit, but... Anything in here? Usually. Is any movement down here? Did I get the one? Okay. I think we're getting close now. 2 different ways to go. That's a loot room? Okay, good. We'll take that.
I cannot believe this. It's an outrage. An academic outrage. Our work has barely begun here, and the research is progressing splendidly. But today I am informed that our facility...
All right, and then that way out, right? That's the way we came. So this way. There's maybe a loot room back here. We'll drink that. We'll take all those. Medkit? Yes. Okay. And then this way. Gotta be getting there. Gotta be getting there. Yeah, right here. Can I shoot through this? No. Okay. So this is where it's going to get tricky. Because there's lots of dudes in here and not a lot of cover necessarily. Let's try with this like right away. Okay, that's good. Oh, hello. No, no. Is there one on this side too? Shoot, there is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. That's right. Oh, why'd I hit that? Okay. So as long as I don't aggro those guys, I might be able to do this from here. Okay. over here. Okay, is there anybody else on this side? No. Okay. Oh, down below? Shoot. Now they're going to come up the stairs, aren't they? That's a heavy gunner. We shoot him first, the other guys are going to come, right? So, but we can probably do some pretty good damage from here if we can line this up. What else do we have over there? Oh. Keep forgetting to reload. Poison him. Yes. Okay, I think that was it, right? Is that everybody? I guess? That's just like one more person. That says I'm still trying to find this in a Hiller. I wonder where she's at. They're at. I don't know if it's a she. Wonder where they're at. Right there, maybe? There's someone up there, so let's... Oh. The hell? What? Hey. All right. Keep looting, I guess. I wonder why. Is this counted yet? Yeah. Wonder where this person is that I'm supposed to fight. I guess I haven't explored everything yet, right? So we're gonna go up here. There's a green door over there. Maybe we just have a one-on-one fight with them at the end. Backpack's full. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. Really don't need these, but that's a lot of those. I mean, don't really need these either, but probably have to do that again before the end. But let's see if we can find this person we're supposed to fight. Oh, is this the way I came in then? I can't tell which way I came in. Uh-oh. No. I came in from that, but that's where they are. Okay, they're that way somewhere. So we probably have to go through here. I got through that room. That's where I kept getting stuck, so... Okay, loot room. Let's fill our waters with this one. Hey, what's that? A new cut array. How heavy is it? 10, eh? This is a long mission. Like, that room wasn't even the end. I thought that was going to be like the bosses. Mostly it was just like a sub-boss, a hard fight. Or is this getting me out of here? Yeah, this is out, isn't it? Medkit, take. This is a new room or this room we were just in? This is the room we were just in. So... did I take a wrong turn somewhere? This is a dead end. Okay. So maybe don't go that way. Go this way. That's where I went. Okay. This is back. Is this new? No, I've looted this. Okay, so maybe not that way. There's some water. We can take this. So maybe we go... this way? We've looted this too. Okay, I think we're done. I don't see the hostile takeover that way. Let's try and go that way. Maybe we just skipped a room that this person exists in. What's this?
I cannot believe this. It's an outrage, an academic outrage. Our work has barely begun here, and the research is progressing splendidly. But today I am informed that our facility is planned to provide a...
We've done this room too. Is it a body that I have to go find? I just don't know. I don't want them to start respawning on me either. All right. I just gotta get out of here. Okay, I don't know where this Hiller is. That should have been it. Oh, what's this? That should have been it. That's weird. They're this way. But there's nothing this way. Okay. We're gonna try and get out of here then. 'Cause I think that counts. I didn't see like a science chest or anything. So there's that. Anything this way? No. Like this is heading back out. Whoa. Where's the best place to fight this person? Right up here. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh no. It shot me up the ceiling. Okay, so this might be a path we haven't gone. This is good. That always scares me. All right. I'm assuming the boss person's going to be pretty difficult and have peons. We'll have to probably kite them back if that's the case. Oh, here we go. What do we got in here? Holy shit. This is it, yeah. Okay, that's the fight. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, let's take a quick look. So we can spawn here and maybe find them again, right? Is that gonna do it? See where that puts us in. I haven't done those ones before. I always spawn back at base and then have to come all the way back. That was a lot of people. I probably... Okay, all the way here, huh? Probably needed to use this and try to get all the gun guys down. Okay, and we'll try to always head towards that. And hopefully people don't spawn in around us. It's those, the heavy gunners are the hard part. Where are we going? That way still, eh? Okay. Can we go that way this way? Get around here somewhere? Let's turn this on. Just in case. Okay, this is the right direction. It spawns us are way far back. I was hoping for like a spawn point closer. I wonder what the respawn time is on these things. Hopefully it's long enough that we're not going to get stuck fighting that room again. Okay. So as if this isn't too bad, we can do this. It's a long way. They're going to start respawning before I'm done with this, aren't they? Not this way. Aw. Mouse hit the keyboard. Is there any way that way? No. Down this way then. Okay. So yeah, we basically have to run the whole way back through. So what do we do? How do we tackle this better? Because there's a lot of them in there. Go in with the sniper rifle and just try to poison them first. I think we are going to have to go through. So as long as they don't respawn, we don't have to fight through that room again. Holy. Yeah, a nice respawn in that room would have been nice. That's not it. Where are they? They're not here. They're in the next area. Okay. As long as we don't die, this should be okay. And I think they're this way, weren't they? Yeah, right here. So what can I do quick? Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Oh no! That is hard. That is hard. We have to run again all the way. Holy crap. But I gotta make sure my guns are loaded. The knife person was gonna go heal. I had no way to... I should have poisoned her. Rifle, boom, one shot. Would have done it. Okay. Reload. Reload. We're gonna get this today. And we don't have to come back here very often. We've lost 2 bodies down there, though, now. Would have been nice to get the pass through here. Okay. We got this. We got this. Stay on this in case we run into somebody. We're just going to Hail Mary it and run through. Hopefully it doesn't respawn. Start respawning before we finish this. I would be very sad. Okay. Down we go. Did we get any of them down? I don't think I did. We got to get the melee guy to follow us, but there's just so many. So many. And they have disruptors too. Wonder if we can just melee them down if we get lucky. And that's where the parry would have, the bigger parry would have come in, but I just haven't been able to get that to work. I'll make sure this is on. How are we doing for stuff? Anything? Yeah, see, our shield's about to break too. We may have to abandon this, but there's a lot of stuff down there. I could have put the bike up. No, that would have been dumb. Put a bunch of stuff in the bike. The real trick is remembering how to get through this labyrinth. I guess it's not too bad, just sometimes I duck into where loot would have been. Yeah, I'm thinking this, run this, just keep trying to poison them and running. So it's a left there, okay. I got past this where I was dying. So at least I'm past that. As long as they don't respawn on me before I finish this last one. Like, can I just poison the melee person? If I can see them right off the bat, I should be able to, right? If I can get it down to 1, I'm usually okay. It's just when there's so many, I don't know exactly how to handle it. Okay. Okay. We did it. We did it. There's no more, right? Pick up our other body over here, which probably has all our Solaris. All right. We did it. We got through. That was hard. That feels like victory to me. Now, do we have to fight our way out because we've been in here so long? Let's find out. Shot shouldn't be too hard. We got the rifle. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff. Okay, we need to drop some stuff. What are we dropping? Let's drop... We can get that easy enough. This one's almost empty. Let's get this, and this, and this. And this. Let's drop this and get these. Okay. Guess we picked up a ring, a band, and we got to figure out where that's for. We got her, guys. That was it. That was kind of what we set out to do. I'll take it. Okay, we're here now. This is our respawn point. See, if we had gotten this, then we could just run through there. They should almost give us that ring first. Whatever. We made it. Now we got to fight our way out because they've respawned. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad unless we have some of the machine gunners, but I don't think there were any this early. This isn't the way out, is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Sector weather alert. A large
2 hours.
storm is approaching.
Okay. Oh, he dodged. Hey. All right. Let's get our bike and GTF, yeah? I killed her. What? It even came up. Okay, contact issuer. Just hadn't updated. Okay. That was fun. We got to get to Shade real fast. Let's just get on our bike. And which way are we going? We got to go around and up. Okay. Let's get this stuff home. That gets us some bits, right? All right. So we're going straight across to that pillar there, right? No. That one. Well, that's awesome. I feel like that's success for the stream right there. We got past the part we were stuck at. That was hard. It was hard for me. I don't know. I imagine other people didn't struggle at all with it, but I am not great at combat in these games. That's not my forte. I like building, and I like doing the storyline stuff. But combat I struggle with. I do get better over time, and I think I'm getting better. But, yeah. Let's get our butts home, because maybe we even have enough stuff we can build a new cut array instead of using the half-broken one. And then we can do that. I'm tempted to build rebuild my base over here somewhere. Although I think, because then we can just cruise across for iron, right? Like if we move our base over to this side, but then we're moving. I'll think about it for the next stream. I won't do it this stream if I do decide to. We'd have to pack up as much stuff into the buggy as we can. We may have to make multiple trips with the bike as well. We're safe to zip across here. I would like to start finding... That's probably what I'm going to start working on next, aside from upgrading gear and stuff. Still do missions and quests, but I want to get the other classes figured out. Get to the basic trainers for the other classes. Maybe start looking at the advanced trainers. I think we have to go to the social hubs for the advanced trainers. And then there's one of the trade hubs. Some of the trade hubs have. Like I found the Mentat, but it's just the basic one, which I already have. And the Trooper one we did. So, yeah, I think we have to go to like Harco Village to find, and Arrakis to find the advanced. So what I really need to do just is find the basic ones wherever they are. I may have to get that figured out. I'm going to write that down as well once I get home. Remind me to write that down. And then let's just whip around here. We are home. Let's do the things. Oh. Hang on, let me shake it off. Have some of my chai calm my nerves. I died a bunch of times in there, but we made it. So we have these Mendia's boots, and we have a bigger buggy boot. Bigger buggy boot. I like it. It's cheesy, and I'm here for it. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. You can go in here. These are all going to get recycled. We can learn these. Go over to processed chemicals, put our silicon block in here. How come there's none in there? I thought I made the rest. Okay, we can make 2. Low-grade lubricant, I imagine that's for when we start doing other power systems. Okay. Do some housekeeping real quick. We do have to get that, the Artisan Dirk. Let's go here. We're going to get rid of... We don't need 2 of these. We have one that's on our buggy already, Mark III. We don't need this. We're trying to upgrade. This is too broken. We'll just wait. And we're going to use Emperor's shields, Emperor's wings for these. So that gets rid of all that Scarbo. Let's build our fabricators. I think we might have everything we need now, except maybe steel. We may have to do some runs, but let's take a look. Not that one. There it is. So I really like that sniper rifle. Maybe leaned on a little heavy, but again, we were trying to get the mission cleared, so it made sense that we were going to use it a lot. We want this first, if we can. Because that gets us our next... steel ingots. Okay. So that means we'll run across. We got to get more carbon crystals, and we have to go in and get more aetherite crystals. But can we build our Mark III power pack? We can. But first, let's look here. So we do have another still suit we could get up to. This one has armor as well, eh? What does it take? So it takes... We have 5 silicon blocks. It takes 14. So we need to do a silicon run, but that's fine. That's easy. Steel. I think our best bet is to get a huge steel run done. We'll go get some flower sand over in the flower sand spot first, though. We'll fill our car with it. Can we? No, we probably can't because we've got to use the compactor. Where's the dirk they want us to make? Artisan dirk. We need to get some plasteel. Okay. So we need steel. We need flower sand. We need we need the plasteel. Microflora? Yeah. The green ones. Green. Blade parts, all that's good. Water's fine. We need cobalt paste, which we're going to be getting. I'll just write that down because we have to. Okay. Yeah, so we got about a bit of farming to do here. We have about an hour. What else can we get? Yeah, I think this is what requires the paste and gives us power. We don't have a ray amplifier. I wonder where we get that. This is our fief expander, so if we need to make the base bigger, we can, but I probably want to move it before we do that. Steel ingots for this light. I thought we built one. I'll take a look. Planner, I'm not that interested in. It's cool, but I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. Thumpers. Steel tent. Oh, cool. Full suspenser, I'm definitely into. Okay. Vehicles. So we could try and build that bigger box too for our buggy, but I think we have to build our cutter ray first. This is all good for now. We did unlock... Oh, we didn't learn them yet. Let's do that. Oops. Okay, too many escapes. Okay. So this is iron ingots, which we could get easily. What do? The story of the warlord Mandia is well known among the Kirab. How she escaped slavery in the north, abandoning her former life. How she gained a reputation for brutality by executing any slavers they captured. How she defeated their former leader, Aaron, in a duel and drove him into hiding in the South Haga Basin. This unique armor is modeled after her own, reinforced to keep her enemies at bay. So we lose less stamina. So it's a light armor. Oh yeah, it is light armor right up there. Okay. And that we know. Where's this buggy bit? Needs a lot of stuff, but 1750 and 20 slots. How's that compared to normal? So it's another 250. That's okay. I'd probably leave it for now. This I need to build, but I don't think we have the steel for it. Okay. Some of this stuff still goes in here. Like this. And some of this fuel has to go downstairs. Bandages, I'm just going to toss. I wish we could recycle these into strips, but that's fine. All right. Let's put on our still suit. Honestly, I don't think we need the backup armor. Do we switch? Yeah, there's so many things we can do. Hey. Inventory. Equip. Equip, equip, equip. We'll think about it when we get back, whether we're going to stay with the heavy armor or go to light armor or just wear our still suit and rely on... I'm not that great at the dodging and everything, so relying on the still suit and the shield is kind of sketch, but be a little... But again, it'll make me better at the game in the end, I imagine, because I have to work with it. And I get to wear a still suit. Okay. Do we take the buggy and fill that up? No, I think we take the bike. That was a lot of... Actually, if we're going to go over there, we might as well drive the buggy over. If we take the bike, we can probably make this cut, though. I don't want to risk that with the buggy. So let's go get the flour sand. Get that out of the way. Make sure I think the bike is empty, right? Oops. Bike is empty. Let's deposit some of this fuel. We don't need all of it with us. We'll take that one. And let's go for a ride. Now, do we shoot straight across and hope for the best? Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, I've already ruined it. I was thinking about dropping off some things, but... Can I make that? Is that really that far? I mean, we made this run. Well, if I get it by the worm, it'll be the first time, so we'll get whatever we get. Probably didn't need to bring all our combat gear. We're gonna, we'll call this for science. He's breaching. Oh no. Okay, that was easy. We kind of made it not so bad. Okay. We got around the other side, and there's some flour sand that you can get pretty easily if it's not been harvested. We'll see. So we'll get that done. We'll go for... I think we have a whole bunch of iron ingots. I think we just need to go now for the carbon crystals or whatever. And the other ones, the etherite. It's really... And then we start thinking about... Really, we start thinking about moving on. Moving our base. Going somewhere maybe where it's easier to get to some of those materials. Getting an ornithopter, even. Because etherite crystals and an ornithopter would be alright. Fly down the rift, land it. Yeah, it's up here usually. So I usually do take safer routes, but I wanted to see if we could make that. And, you know, it's fun risking stuff every once in a while. Yeah, there it is. And I think I'm pretty sure this is like worm safe sand over here. It is a little picked over, but we might be able to make something of it. But yeah, I don't think we summon the worm here at all. Alright, so we'll just do a full bike load of this. It's actually not picked over, it just looked like that from the angle we came at it from. I wonder how long till we get the upgraded one of these. Makes bigger piles. Keep an eye on everything here. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit because I don't want to waste it for other people. I don't know how fast it respawns. So I don't want to have extra piles that I'm not going to... Where's my bike? Just to make sure I'm not walking into dangerous. So we'll just do 3 at a time. Oh, hang on. We don't want that on. Not that it matters, really, because we're not backpack full. Not that it matters, because we're not on dangerous sand, but... Oops. That's just about half. Not quite. All right. Just a little gathering thing. Can we please get this? Thank you. Come on. I think I'm too quick and it's not... I'm hitting E before it registers. We're almost full. There we go. Bike. Hidden behind this little cloud, smoke cloud. How's that? Okay, we'll just go pick up this last one. And we'll call that... Actually, we'll just pick up a full inventory. And then we'll call it good. Because then we'll take what the bike plus our inventory back. And then hopefully... Well, then we're not wasting any of the spots. Okay. And then probably our next stream will be cruising over to the other place. Maybe we'll be able to move our base over there. I don't know. What do you think? Do I move my base over to the rift side? What I was thinking is, because the rift goes all the way up, we could, well, here's not good, but like, if we built like here, or like right across where we come across, then we only have to come across for iron. Then we still have to cross it fairly regularly for iron though, right? I'd like to find a spot with all 3, but I'm imagining that's by design, not how it works. I'm imagining over here we get less. Like that's 49. Yeah, those are 49 each, but if we go over here to like this spot, do we get more? No, same, okay. Oh, yeah, probably should have made sure those guys weren't coming this way, huh? Good enough. All right, and then just back the way we came, right? But yeah, I'll think about that. We might move our base at some point over to somewhere where we can get better access, but because we need iron as well, we got to make sure we're not making it actually harder. But I think moving it over where the aetherite and carbon crystals exist means we don't have to make 2 trips to do a full load of either. Whereas if we live on this side, we have to make 2 trips, one for carbon and one for aetherite. Maybe. But again, we're probably gonna end up moving again anyways when... Did you really block off the whole pass? Or is this not a way through? You didn't block it off, so at least there's that, but this is not a way through. Okay. I went this way because the Sardaukar are on the other side. Looking. So I decided to try to cut through, but... So we saw that they make thumpers. Does that mean like over here I could put a thumper on this side and attract the worm and then drive across over on the other side? And what's that? That's across in some new area. So this would suck if we get eaten now, because we got a full load of flower sand. And some caves over here we haven't done, but that's okay. We're just kind of winding down. Get to a point where we can end the stream comfortably. Doing a little bit of gathering. We'll drink a bit of this. Okay, now where are we going to? It's going to go down until we're alongside our door, and we're just going to drive straight into our base. Full speed. It's going to be crazy. This way? Yeah, I think we go around this side. It might also be prudent to do an exploration run where we just, still suit, bring some water, and see if we can't find a good spot to get kind of everything we're currently needing. That might be worth the go-to. Just take a cruise up the surface of the gap, or the rift. Get a little further. We're going to get a running start at it, too. Okay, so if I look that way, that's where we want to go. Just past these rocks, straight across. Like this. Here we go. Wish me luck. Tempting the worm. Does jumping like give you a small break? Ooh, that was a bit of a slowdown actually. All right, cool. You cruise through. All right. Okay, so now we get off our bike. I'm gonna have to fix those treads here in a minute. Oh yeah, because we don't have any. So flour, let's get it from sand bike. Nope. That takes water, right? To make. It does a little bit. Let's make half of it here. Let's do 219. And let's do the rest. What time of day are we at? I hit the wrong button. Oh, we missed it. Okay. How are we for water? We are now low, but we have some in our leader johns. Let's deposit our money. That would have sucked. Trying to make some money because we got to pay our taxes here soon. Let's put our ammo all on this row. That's a lot. Let's just keep one stack of that. Let's go fix the treads on our bike while we're thinking. And we have a bunch of iron ore, right? We just need the crystals to make steel. Crystals and water. Yeah, we have 400, which is okay. 7. It was only at half, but whatever. Make sure it's full. And then I just want to double check. Yeah. We need to replace that. All right. So what do we do? What do we do? We can't build that because we need some stuff. We can't do that. We could try to find the third. We could do our exploration. We only have 30 minutes, though, so I don't want to get lost. Okay. That's like, still, we're not quite there. We have to go to the Western Vermilius Gap and do some stuff there. We need to do this, which is up north. And this is what we're carrying it on, huh? Okay, and then we have these already. Finding Simo. Yeah, I think that's good. We have a bit of time. Let's take our buggy. Let's go get some carbon crystals. Do I have fuel on me? I do. Let's go ahead and get that. Open door. Can we build a pentashield? I don't think so. I think we need carbon paste, which we don't have, right? Let's just see. Because if we can replace that, even just with a starter one, that'll make life so much easier. Oh, it's already on our inventory. Okay. So if we go here, I think it was in here. No. In here? In here. Here it is. Yeah, we need carbon cobalt paste. And calibrated servox, I don't know where to get those either. And is this going to be per section? Probably, yeah. We got some work to do before we can do that. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I might have to put a door on this side too. What if I just did that? Can we gain any real estate here? Is it blocked by its own? Because we need 2, so we can build a door on this side. Do we build 2 doors? Will that work? I guess that doesn't matter. Let's... We use the shallow one, right? let's go see. We have water. I don't like that it clips through, but we'll live. Let's go see about cutting across and getting some carbon crystals first. Can't drive. Oh, wow, okay. I wonder if I could build a bridge for us. We need a bunch of steel. So we'll be working on that. And we do need some carbon paste as well, but I don't think we need that right away, I don't think. Where are we? Oh yeah, we gotta go down. So we'll cruise through here. We're gonna get across. We'll zip across the desert up to the Haga Rift. And then at some point we are gonna fly to Harco, but I want to make sure I have enough money that we can fly to Harco and back while also paying our taxes. So I don't have to worry about that too. Oh, it's a little better, but not perfect. It's definitely a little more stable. That's not where we want to cut across. We're going to go further around this edge here. Yeah, pretty much anywhere here. We want to get a run at it. There's our ramp as well, so. But we will go straight, not diagonal. Oh, cool. We didn't get any indicator of the worm there. I don't know if that was just a fluke or that's a spot where we can actually cross safely. Maybe. If that's the case, like, this is actually not so bad. If it's this easy, we don't really need to... words, which are difficult. Build a base over here. We don't need to move. Is that copper? Oh, can we get a scanner for this thing? I didn't even look. Sandbike scanner. Upgraded buggy, buggy booster, Cutlery Mark 4. There's an ornithopter scanner. Buggy booster? No, I don't see a scanner for the buggy. Okay. Not that we really need it, but... This is cool, our little buggy to drive around. Cruising up, get some crystal here. Now we're just going to do the normal path. We'll just go sort of down. And hopefully we can reach them all without too much issue. I'm hoping I'm going to avoid those rocks, because last time I was here, I got stuck in those rocks. So we are just going to not even attempt it. Oh, so much better. That's 4 times, a little more than 4 times, about 4 times. About 4 times what we got with just the hand cutter. So I have to imagine like the Mark 4, Mark 5 is even better. We'll probably move when it's time for aluminum, because that's more north, right? Watch our water. We have lots of water with us. Is that copper? Yes, because the crystals we're looking for are white. Right? Or clear. There's one there. Yeah, they're white-ish. I wonder if we can harvest those with this. Yeah. We get these little ones? No. Okay. Zoom, zoom. I just need to find some friends. Maybe I'll see if there's a guild. One of these days I'll talk in chat, see if there's a guild recruiting. Once I'm closer to the end game, I want to start... I do want to try some deep desert, some PvP. I don't think we can harvest this stuff with this, but let's just see. Oops. Held E instead of F. Oh, we can. Okay, well, we don't need that, though. We have a ton of that stuff, so we're just going to drop that. This button. We'll keep it on our person, whatever. Waste not, want not, and all that, you know. Now, there was some along this way. That looks like copper, which we don't need at the moment. There's some right here. And then at some point we have to go back down in the rift, and that was a lot of fun on Friday. Hopefully we can go back, next time we cobalt paste we'll have some upgrades so it makes it a little bit easier, because that was quite the fight. Like the sniper rifle alone's already going to make it easier, so we can snipe most things and then just worry about the heavy gunner for the most part. Don't fall down the rift, because you have no steering radius. There's one here, there's one there. Nope. Yeah, hotkey for that's going to be great. That's going to be wonderful. We're just going to go, I think, until the buggy's full. And then we'll probably have to do some water runs. But that's easy. We can do that around the base and just fill our blood bags. We got to get the death still as well. Wrong button again, Doug. Come on. Yeah, got to get the death still going. I want to try that too. That could be fun. Now that we have the buggy as well, it'll be easy to carry bodies. Let's go get that one. Oops. Right, we can't drive from this chair. No, that's a vehicle. I keep thinking that crashed buggy is a crystals node. How far are we from filling up is my question. Wow, we're gonna get so much. If we fill this thing up, we could just come over and do like half and half and probably have more than enough. In fact, we might. I don't have time necessarily to do, but we could try it. Because this is light. So yeah, maybe because iron filled up a lot faster. So let's try to head back to the front. We'll head down into the rift. We can take shelter if we need to. I can also run to a little bit closer to 5 if I need to get home. Let's head back to someone's base here. That's actually probably a good spot. I'm guessing they have a way down into the rift from there. But wait, was this? No, see? It looks like it from a distance, but it's a crashed buggy. I think there's also some iron down there. We'll see what we can do. I didn't bring armor. But worst case, we can spawn at our buggy a dozen times until we fix whatever mess, right? Because I think we'll also see some crystals down there on our way. And let's just see what we can do. We do have to watch our fuel. Let's just fuel it. And how much do we have left in here? Half. Okay, we got lots. So if we go down, all the way and then to the left. I'm going to see if I can retrace my steps down through the bottom area. That's cool. Once we're at Ornithopter level, that kind of makes sense. And then have like maybe a little garage at the ground level for the buggy and the bike. I wonder how much people use the bike in the later game. Like once you've got the buggy and the scout ornithopter, how much you actually use the bike. Probably a little better on fuel, right? So if we're looking, this is it, right? Whoa, what is this? I'm just gonna try to avoid that. Whatever that was. Does this have lights? Oh yeah. And then let's just try to stay as low. We'll just take any paths down. We'll go into the bottom and see what we can do from there. Because then it's easier to navigate, I think. Because we can see up. And again, we don't need a whole lot, to be honest. So we'll get as much as we can, but we're not going to like... Yeah, so we'll go down here. Because having a base in here would be good for these crystals, but then... What do you do when you need iron? Then you still have to drive all the way out, and you get less. I don't know, it could go either way, I suppose. Nope. I wasn't planning on combat, but we'll see. We have to watch for people starting to shoot at us. Do we want to go up that one? See, it's hard to say. If I just keep going down. We'll see what happens if we keep going down. If hopefully we can just start at the bottom and work our way through, right? As I said, that'll be the easiest way to navigate. So, I don't know if it's any easier to see with the lights on. It's like sees your immediate area better, but this is a creepy place. It's all dark and making creaking noises, but at least we don't have sun. We got that blood. Did I bring my deal? I hope so. There it is. Over that. This means all these are reloaded. Yep, that's 3. Lots of dew flowers down here. Here's some more wrecks. Some fuel cells. But we're not going to worry about that. We can get those at home. Okay, where are we compared to... Yeah, we're getting all the way to here, right? I wish I could turn the map. I don't know why I can't. Okay, feels like I should be able to, but then I can't. Yeah, into here. So we do have to get past this wreck. We'll have to at some point go in here. But I am not kitted for that at the moment. We'll try to go around the behind of it. We can. I don't think I'm that worried about getting a full load, although it would be nice to not have to come back for a while. Aha. Okay. Let's look for people. Oh, I thought I have a fingerprint on my, or a cat nose print on my screen. I thought it was a person. Okay. We'll take it. It was already almost what we brought out of the last run. I think we'd ridden 350, right? 350, so that's half of what we brought out already. Pretty close. Okay. Just looking for people. I think because we're at the bottom, we won't get the gunner until we get to the top, so we might not even get that far. There we go. Yeah, this is good. I wish the light would stay on. Until, you know, until you turn it off. See anybody else? I think there's a sniper probably. Maybe not. Let's reload. That was something that fell. Where were they? There they are. We remember to put our shield on every time we get out of the vehicle, I guess. Not a lot of crystals at this end, but okay, we're in here now. Should be some. There's some across. See anybody over there? Can we get the buggy over to this one? Wonder if we can reach it from here. I don't think we can. No, can't reach. Can we hit people with the mining laser? That'd be neat. Just looking for any movement over on that side. So I think this might be where we were when we died. We died over there, I think. Where's the knife person? Come on. Come on. Oops, we gotta fill our blood. And we'll see if that machine gunner, because I'm pretty sure that's where he is. Like, that's fine. We can spawn there if we die, so. I'm pretty sure the heavy gunner is down here. Maybe not. All right. Fine. Cool enough. Let's go get some more crystals. There's some over here, right? On the other side of this mess. I thought there was some here. I guess not. How are we doing? Tons of room. Okay. I don't think we're at range of that one. We might run out of laser before we run out of space. Our cutter ray might die first. Okay, I think I'm going to get this one and then we're going to head back because I do have to end the stream at some point and do dinner and stuff with the fam. So we'll grab this. That's like twice what we got before. I can always do a, whoops. I can always do a quick run off camera sometime where we can do another resource gathering run when we need it, but let's just get this home. Let's kind of go back the way we came. See if we can double back, because it's nice and easy to navigate. Let's go through here and then down. Well, I imagine we don't have to go back through. We probably could have just jumped down to the bottom and then gone, you know, east or whatever. North. I guess south. South would be the direction. I looked up and saw the E, so I went east, but no, not east. Oh, there's more in there. Okay, next time. Is this... Pretty sure this is all the way we came. So, not only was that good, that was so much quicker than I was expecting. And again, it's not a... Oh. It's okay, we'll just go. And we're kind of just cruising through. What's this? Okay, that's some people. We're just going to leave them be. We have to get back to our base with our loot so we can get the... If we have enough water, get the iron cooking, or the steel cooking. So we'll do that, and then we'll call that the stream probably, and then on the next stream, I'm trying to figure out what my full stream schedule is going to be, but on the next stream we'll probably do an exploring run, do some upgrading and an exploring run. I might see if I can find a cool place for a base where I have relatively good... Oh, is that a laser? Don't want to get hung up. Apparently we're being chased. Somehow. Okay. Looks like we're almost out, actually. Was probably that way I needed to go, but... I would like to replace the cut array. Although this one is holding up, so maybe we can wait. I don't know. We'll see when we get to the base what we have for resources. Water is now going to be our catching point. Now, at this point. There we go. Got ourselves some carbon ore. We got ourselves some aetherite crystals. We've got a bunch of iron ingots. We probably won't... Oh, there's some... We'll just grab some more iron ore since it's kind of on our way. Oh. Thought I was close enough. Again, we can get those at home by enough to supply us for now anyway. I imagine it'll be more important to keep collecting them later. Is this going to go anywhere near where I want to go? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we got, you know, a couple minutes left, so I'll get us back to base. We'll get the steel cooking if we can with the water levels we have. And then that'll kind of determine what we do. That's definitely not what we wanted to do. Okay. And then we'll figure out what we're doing in the next stream. I'd like to continue the story. I'd like to find the other two trainers for the basic. So the Bene Gesserit and Swordmaster. So if we can find those, I'm pretty sure they're up this area. I think. That's where our next quests are leading us anyways. That into Western Basin. So, or not basin. You know what I mean. Vermilius Gap. So we got some up here and some in here. This is where the, I believe that's where the next trial of Ackle will be. But yeah, it'd be nice to find that stuff plus a base location in the next stream. Okay, so this is the ramp here that we... 1 hour, yeah, that's perfect. I'll be offline. Alright. We're just going to shoot. This is actually a better spot. Oops, not with the jump on it, though. This looks a little shorter, a little less bumpy if we come from this gap here. And is there anything troubling around? Remember my way to my base. Okay. Now we go this way. That's cool. I like the buggy. It's nifty. Did I do it right this time? Yeah, I didn't go all the way around the outside. Oh, is this a normal sandstorm too? Quick, quick, quick. It's too close. There's our base. I can see it. Can we get there? Run, 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 run. Well, run. Probably should have checked about getting inside one of these guys' bases, but I think we'll be okay. We might hit the edge of it. It's right there. Whoa. Let's get in. No, we didn't get in the first try. because I couldn't see. There we go. All right, well, we're here. We're home. Still not enough light in here, but that's okay. Sand bike? Nope. Buggy. Can I just take all? That would be something that'd be nice on this side. Transfer all. Oh, that's full. All right. Do we have room in this one? No, not really. We did. Okay. I don't think we got that much water. But we'll go deposit it, what we have. Oh, we got almost. Got like 1 and a bit. We're going to keep half liter John for us. And then... iron. Do we want to do a bunch? What do we need? Let's have a... No, let's just cook it. We can always get more iron. Let's just cook all the steel we can. And then we can turn some of that into... Oh yeah, we can do this. 90 we can make, eh? That's not as much as I thought, but that's probably water more than anything. Right? Yeah. Oh, we still have iron cooking. No, we have water being developed. Yeah, so let's do 45, 45. We'll have to do some water stuff. And then we probably can't do cobalt paste for the same reason. And then what time of day are we at? Yeah, okay. So we'll have to do some water gathering. Best bet's going to be to fill up our liter johns in the evening, but we're going to call the stream there. So water gathering, we've got some steel cooking, which is nice. That'll allow us, hopefully, to make some of these other things that we need to make. And yeah, we're making it somewhere. That's awesome. We got the buggy. That was the big one. So there we go. That's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. And as always, take care of each other. And we'll see you all next time. I'm out of here.